Hello, my wonderful jobless people. I hope all of you are doing great and welcome to my channel. I was wishing that I could say welcome back to my channel, but then there's hardly any content on my channel, and you and I together we will rectify that, right? अरे कैसे लेत्रा आदमी लोग है रे, क्यों रास्ता में ऐसे प्लास्टिक फेंकता है ना? कहाँ ईटानगर का प्लास्टिक लाके चिंबू में फेंक दिया क्या? ऐसे आदमी लोग को पकड़ने से तो तिल में ले जाके पीस पीस कर देना चाहिए ना? So since I can save my life in 5 or 6 different languages, for full disclosure, today's video narration will be in English with a sprinkling of Hindi, probably and definitely a smattering of Arunachali Hindi. Now if you are curious how Arunachali Hindi, that's a story for another time, and maybe over some other narration we will go over it in detail. But for now, here is a narration of my video from when I rode from Itanagar to Holongi, and this was on my way to Guwahati when I was returning from my Arunachal trip. भाई का कॉन्फिडेंस देखो इस बारिश में, गजब भाई गजब. As most of you are aware, there are many tourists coming to Arunachal nowadays, but most of the tourists, they end up going to Western Arunachal, Bomdila, Tawang, Dirang, etc. Or they go to the extreme east. They want to ride up to Kaho, the easternmost village in India. And not many people come to Itanagar because, let's face it, it's right in the middle and not many sightseeing things around. Now I'm leaving Itanagar after 3 days. 3 days there was all sun, koi barish nahi, kuch nahi. This morning when I leave Itanagar, it is still sunny, and the moment I cross Ganga Market, it starts raining. And kya kare? We have to live with this, right? Beech beech mein aisa hota hi hai. So you will not find too many videos on this particular road section between Itanagar and Holongi. Reason being, there are not many rides happening on this road. The other thing is Holongi is the airport for Itanagar, but people who come to visit Itanagar and come land at Holongi, they probably get into their Fortuners and leave for Itanagar straight away. And they are not the ones to make videos, right? So people who are planning to visit Arunachal, yes, this is visit Itanagar, this is for you. And people who are planning to buy or who have a BMW bike, I'm sure you are going to be keen on watching this. And the third, all my friends in Arunachal, Baiti Banti, all Arunachali people, you would be keen because we like to see videos of our own place, right? Am I right? So let me tell you a little bit about Itanagar. Itanagar is the capital of Arunachal Pradesh with a population of about 85,000 people, and it is situated at about 320 meters elevation above mean sea level. Itanagar gets its name from a 15th century fort called the Ita Fort, and Itanagar is actually the new capital of Arunachal. Earlier it used to be Naharlagan or Old Itanagar, and that place Naharlagan is still alive and it thrives. In fact, the railhead, the only railhead I believe which enters Arunachal is to Naharlagan. And this route that I'm traveling, this is actually a new route. Earlier, when you wanted to enter Arunachal and go to Itanagar from Assam, there used to be only one route, which was through this place called Bandardawa, and which is in a complete opposite direction to where I am going towards Holongi. Holongi used to be there, I remember maybe in the 90s and early 2000s, it used to be a very small single lane road, and nobody used to venture on this road because it was not safe apparently at that time. But now you see the road, it's a huge big 4-lane national highway, and as you can see, it's lovely to ride on. क्या रोड है पहाड़ों के बीच, बहुत दुनिया कला। I have reason to visit Itanagar because I have friends, many friends in Itanagar, and along with my work I also like to visit them, and I try to, even though I'm based out of Bangalore right now, I do try to visit Arunachal at least once a year nowadays. And as you can also see, all around you can see Haryali hi Haryali. Rainy season, and this is Itanagar is in a pretty temperate tropical type climate, and it's always green. Unlike the higher reaches, it's always green throughout the year. As you can see all around you, lower reaches of the Himalayas, very green all through the year. The national animal, the state animal of Arunachal, and I would also say almost the state currency at one time, is the mithun. Now the mithun belongs to the bovine family. You can think of it like a nilgai maybe, but it's not a cow, for the simple reason that it cannot be domesticated. If you keep it in captivity, it will die. So people generally mark their mithuns and let them roam free. They come home once a year. Regularly they come home, but they come home for the greed of licking some salt. And the salt is the way you bring these bovines back home. And then they'll just chill at your place for a few days, maybe have some salt and, and then leave, go back to the jungle. Though their numbers have reduced in recent times, there are still a lot of mithuns. You can see them all across Arunachal and many parts of Nagaland also. And it's other than ceremonial and traditional uses of the mithun, it is also an important dowry currency. And the prettier or the more, in Hindi you say gunwan, right? The girl is. सो उतना ज़्यादा आप लड़के को मिथुन देना पड़ेगा. सो बेसिकली आपको किसी अरुणाचली लड़के से अगर शादी करनी है तो आप जाके कुछ मिथुन अरेंज कीजिए पहले. वैसे मिथुन नहीं है तो एक दो फॉर्च्यूनर भी चल जाएगा शायद. आजकल लग रहा है कि लोगों को ये सब भी काफ़ी पसंद आ रहा है अरुणाचल में. ये जो लेफ्ट को जो रोड है ना, ये this goes to Holongi airport, which is the airport for Itanagar. This would be about 2 kilometers जैसा. I had done a ride to the airport gate. I don't recall exactly how much, I didn't measure, but it's a nice big double lane road up to maybe around 2 kilometers in. As you can see, we are inside Arunachal, but it feels like Assam. The hills are gone, it's all plains now, the roads are flat, And you see the houses, the topography, it's quite like Assam. And ये होता है ऐसा border areas में normally there is a little spillover this side and that side both. So we are about to reach the border checkpost of Holongi. Now there are three ways to reach Itanagar. Three checkposts. One is this Holongi, another is another one called Upia, और एक है जो मैंने पहले बताया था बांगरदेवा. आप वहाँ से भी आ सकते हो, मगर आप अगर वहाँ से आते हो प्लीज़ मेक श्योर कि आप वहाँ पे चेक करो आपका, क्योंकि वहाँ पे काफ़ी लैंडस्लाइड्स होते हैं. और हाँ, जब आप आओगे आप ILP यानी इनर लाइन परमिट बना के आना, जो कि आपको ऑनलाइन बन जाएगा. अब देखते हैं, अभी वाइल एंटरिंग हमेशा चेक होता है, वो वापस सब जा रहे हैं, मे बी इट विल नॉट बी चेक, लेट्स सी. हैदराबाद से गाड़ी भेज दिया इन लोगों ने लाइडार मैपिंग करने के लिए. अरे होगा हाँ बंधु लोग, फिर वीडियो इधर ही ख़त्म करता है. आप लोग भी आराम से रहो, चिल करो, और अगर अच्छा लगा तो सब्सक्राइब.